Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brave One 1974, and I want to start out by telling you to be brave for once. And remember, being brave for once is just facing the situations within your life that you feel need to be changed. Now, with that being said, today I want to talk to you about a very important subject, and what that subject is focus. And the reason I want to speak to you about focus is because focus is absolutely necessary in order for you to accomplish these life-changing goals and missions that you may have. Focus is what keeps us on track. Like, you ever started something and didn't finish? You may have wanted to lose weight or gain weight or have more muscle tone, and you started out real strong for like the first week or two, but then you kind of what you call fell off. There's a good reason why that was, and it could be lack of focus. All right. I want you to imagine a photographer. Photographer has to focus in on whatever landscape or model or building or animal, whatever it is that this photographer is taking a picture of. He's focused, focused in on making sure the screen is not blurry, the colors are right, everything is perfect, the background is how you want it to be. Then you snap the picture, right? Once you snap the picture with proper focus, you can always go back and add audio, add some dialogue, do whatever you want to do, but you have to make sure your focus is on point first. Okay, now a good definition for focus is pinpointed or targeted attention. All right, so if I ask you, like, what are you focused on? You can't name off 16 things. That's a grocery list. That's not a focus. You have to be focused, precisely on something, right? So remember that. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to obtain this amount of focus that's going to help you get to your goal. All right, and it's not very difficult, but it just takes the willingness, your willingness to do these things every day. And what this is take about 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever amount of time that you have daily, to have what's called a focus session. Now, it doesn't have to be at the same time every day, but it does have to be every single day. It's not an every other day thing. It's not a twice a week thing. And it's not it's a every single day. I think you get my point. It's very important. All right. And whatever amount of time that you choose to do this focus session for, it needs to be a place where, you're unplugged. So you're not texting, you're not watching TV, you're not on the phone, you're not arguing with nobody. This is your special time to focus on your goal. Okay, now, what I normally do is I like to write. So I'll have a notebook and I'll write my stuff out. But you may choose to get a video recorder or a voice recorder or something of that nature. But whatever your process is, just as long as your process works for you, that is what's most important. So what you're going to do is write out what your goal is, okay? And then you write out how you feel about that goal. And what I mean by that is there's a reason that you have this as a goal. For example, let's say that your goal is becoming closer to your wife, right? So then your reason for that is that, let's say you feel sad because your relationship is not what it used to be, or that you fear that you're going to lose your wife, or just the fact that you love her, you know what I mean? So these are your reasons for your goal, for getting close to your wife, because you don't want to lose her, you feel sad, you're worried, you know what I mean? And you want it to be back how it is. So now you have your goal, you have how you feel about the situation. Now you got to kind of brainstorm and write out things that may help you to achieve that goal. And it could be any ideas you may have, So this is pretty much a rough outline. Now, if you have a better way of putting this stuff down or some other subject matter, by all means, do what you do, go for what you know. Once again, just as long as the process works for you, that's all I'm concerned with, okay? So now, like I said, every single day, I can't emphasize that enough, that you want to do this every day, right? And the reason that you're doing this is because you are training your mind. We're training your brain by, by these focus habits every single day. So you're telling yourself that this is what I want. I am going to achieve this mission. I am going to do this. And that's what you're doing, So every single day, you're reminding your brain that this is what you want. All right. So in the end, what's going to happen is these 15 to 20-minute focus sessions that you're having is going to turn into a focused mind. Now, I'm going to say that again to you. These 10, 15, 20-minute, whatever you have allotted time out for yourself, these focus sessions are going to evolve into a focused mind. Now, the difference between a focused session and a focused mind is you may have had to set an alarm for your focus session every day. You may have had to write it down. Oh, I got to do my focus session. All right. But now that you are a focused mind, it don't stop. You carry your goal with you every day. You're always thinking about it. You kind of feel like you got a deadline. Like you're running out of time. You feel like, I got to get this done. I want to get this done, right? So you can still go to work, or run your company, or take your wife out to dinner, tell her how beautiful she is. You can do all of these things you normally do. The only difference is that you have built up mental momentum or brain momentum, however you want to put it. So now, whatever it is that you're doing, your brain is working in the background to find ways to help you achieve your goal. So you may have a conversation with somebody, and then you might say, hey, say that one more time, because your brain picked up on something that maybe you can use. You may hear a song on the radio, and you might get a message. So with your brain working for you in that way, it's like the possibilities are limitless, and really all you're doing, honestly, is indoctrinating yourself. You are a victim of indoctrination anyway, right? Or some sort of brainwashing with television commercials. Your job has things that they want you to remember, whether it's a slogan or a motto. We arrive first. We have the best. We are the best. Those 9-foot cheeseburgers on the side of the interstate. You see that big cheeseburger with the super red tomatoes and the super orange cheese, and you just got to get up on that exit and get you a burger now. So all you're doing is the same thing that you've been victim of anyway. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that's the way of the world. So why not use your brain power to help you? Why not influence yourself so you can achieve your own goals? Okay? So in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. Schedule your focus sessions. Make your plan, work the plan. Become a focused mind. And once you're there, you're well on your way. Now there's also motivation and inspiration, but at least now you have your focus and you're staying on track, so you can utilize motivation and inspiration as it comes along. You know what I mean? So today we talked about focus. We talked about how to become a focused mind. And I hope that you can take this information and apply it to your life, your situation, and it helps you to grow into the person you want to be or to the life situation that you want. All right. My name is Brave One 1974. I thank you for listening always.